Hi everyone. As we mark World Mental Health Day today, I really felt like speaking to you about something that I often think about in my life and in my vocation of being a person who is in a career where I actually help other people with their mental health. And what I'm speaking about is the everyday stress and the everyday anxiety that maybe people go through. I often wonder personally how everybody who shows up on maybe a public space such as social media or even when we meet people outside, we always get to see the best side of people. Social media especially, even now as you watch this, wherever you are, on whichever platform, we tend to be blasted with a lot of positivity, which is all good. We need that. We need to see it. But in my mind, I often wondered the people who are, out there helping other people like myself, who are, established in helping people with various kinds of techniques. I wonder sometimes, do they always stay positive? Are they always this happy, or are they always so up, feeling happy about things? And the truth is, from my side, let me share what I feel. I go through the normal stresses and pressures that everybody else goes through, even though I have a lot of tools in my, mental well-being, emotional well-being toolkit. I too go through anxiety. I too go through times of stress. I also have those days when I'm very, very low. The only difference is, I guess, is after all these years of working on myself and continuing to work on myself, I'm able to recognize it sooner and pull myself out of it a bit quicker. So, I mean, there are days when I get up and I wake up. Yes, I do a lot of stuff in my morning routine, which is absolutely non-negotiable. I do a gratitude journal, I do my meditation, I do my prayers. I try to get some form of movement in my body. Maybe I'll do some yoga or some sort of, something to kind of get me in the mood. And then I tend to start my day and go on with what happens. It doesn't mean that when I come in front of you all like this, I'm always this way. I've actually worked on myself to be able to show myself on here like this. There are days when I wake up and I feel that fear. I feel the uncertainty. I feel anxious. I feel worried about all the things that I have on my plate. As you all know, I'm a single parent. I am trying the best I can to provide for my girls. And it's not easy sometimes because there are so many pressures, about work. There's pressures about just running a household, money, looking after the children, making sure the children's mental health is okay. As you all know, parents, all of you know, our children are under an immense amount of pressure, especially at this time. With COVID, so many of us have gone onto virtual learning, or there's part school, part virtual learning, but just even the whole impact of lockdown and how children have been, sort of some have gone behind in their syllabus. I know my girls always worry about their studies, and there are days when there are tears in the house because they're under pressure because of some kind of test. And again, you have to be there for them as a parent, even though inside you are just as drained sometimes. So I sometimes wake up like this, and it takes me my routine. It takes a lot of conscious effort on my part to choose not to continue to feel that way. And that's the difference. For some people who are very much in it in a deep way, they don't know how to get out and they need help. And by all means, please, you should reach out, talk to your friends, talk to your family, reach out to the professionals. That is why they are there. But us people who are maybe not into the mental health issue that deeply, but we still have the regular pressures of life, this is also about your mental well-being. Just like we look after ourselves physically, we look after our bodies, we make sure we eat well, we make sure we clean ourselves, dress ourselves, our mental health is just as important. So when we think of ourselves, we see someone we know, we ask them, how are you? How are you feeling? So it's about also asking yourself, how are you feeling? Being in touch with what's going on inside you. So when you wake up feeling fear, feeling afraid, and sometimes we have crazy, unhelpful thoughts. As a parent, I'll give you an example. When I say goodbye to my girls, they walk halfway to school and they have to walk under an underpass. And I just worry about something happening to them. Now that's a really, it's a far-fetched thought, but as a parent, you have these crazy thoughts. It doesn't mean it's going to come true, but we all do it. We all have these crazy thoughts. And sometimes you even question, where did you come from? You wonder, but it's just part of life. And we all go through life in this way where we will have days when we don't feel as, as energetic. We don't feel as we don't want to call somebody. We don't, but we need to recognize it. And you need to do whatever you can to just make yourself feel that little better. And if you look at it on a scale of, we have 7 days in a week, if you can make that happen for, let's say, 4 or 5 days a week, and you have 1 or 2 off days, you're still tipping the scale towards having a better upward life. So always be aware of what's going on, and do not belittle yourself for feeling low. Do not feel that you always have to be positive. Do not feel like you always have to have everything in control. You can't. I am telling you, I feel that way. As much as I speak about my amazing modality RTT, on a day-to-day level, there are many things we need to work on. So on this mental health day, on World Mental Health Day, I just want to reach out to you, assure you that everybody has those days. You are not alone. No matter how positive someone appears, no matter how brilliant our lives look like on social media or how well presented we may seem, we have those shaky moments, and it is okay, and that makes us human. So I'm Jess Bumrah. I hope you have related to what I have said, and just look after your well-being. It is as important as your physical well-being, your mental well-being. Thank you.